Welcome to The Ethical Stitch, where fashion meets integrity and style gets a conscience. I'm your host, Michelle Alleyne, fashion strategist, educator, and sustainability geek. Let's unravel what it really means to create, shop, and live ethically. Hey everyone! Welcome back to The Ethical Stitch, where fashion gets real, raw, and radically responsible. I'm your host, Michelle Alleyne, and today this is more than just a podcast about sustainability. It's always a space to reflect, to listen, to grow. But today, it's really a space to feel. In today's episode, it's coming from a deep place because honestly, my heart is really heavy. And I know I'm not the only one feeling that weight right now. As we approach what's meant to be a celebration of freedom and independence here in the USA, it is the 4th of July today. I can't ignore what's unraveling around us. A new bill passed this week, one being celebrated in certain circles as some big, beautiful move. But let's be real. It's not beautiful, it's brutal. It threatens the very things people rely on to survive, like Social Security, disability benefits, and critical health care. My own mother is on social. She's wonderful, 85 years young. You know, we can be on the phone for hours trying to figure out what this means for her. And I'm just not wanting to go there because of this manufactured of really giving a huge tax cut to the rich is basically what it is. Pulling money from people that have disabilities and need health care and are elder to, pull this money and give it to others that I don't even think, do they really notice that they're getting the extra? Anyway, I keep asking myself, how did we get here? How did we become a country where fear is louder than truth? Where party loyalty overshadows compassion? Where people are being shot at in their own front yards to keep them quiet? I mean, come on. This is crazy. I'm supposed to be focusing on sustainability, but I guess this is sustainability. Life is sustainability. It's about sustainability. And it's terrifying. It's numbing. And for so many, especially our BIPOC elders, our disabled neighbors, and our working class families, it's not just politics. It's pain. It's reality every single day. The news cycle just won't stop. So no, this isn't about left or right. It's about right and wrong. It's about showing up for one another when systems we've built no longer do. I mean, the Constitution is aged. Do we update it in a manner that works with where we are today and the advancements and technology that exist today? And if you're still listening, thank you. Thank you so much. Because even in this heartbreak, there's hope. Hope that we can speak up, stitch together community, and build something better. Something honest, something human. So let's pivot for a moment because the lack of compassion shows up in fashion as well. And there are a few things that are not sitting right with me this week. With all that's going on, in the White House and with that administration, I'm looking at things in the fashion realm that get on my nerve as well. And one of them is, why are most of the sneaker companies, the major sneaker companies, still dragging their feet on sustainability? I'm over it. And we've seen what's possible. There's so many brands out there doing good things. Sulk, who I had the pleasure of attending their launch in Copenhagen. They are amazing with their biodegradable sneaks that are so comfy, so cute. Veja, Allbirds, native shoes. I mean, I could go on and on. There are some brands that are doing the thing. And I'm just always wondering, I'm looking at, Nike, Adidas, the big names. And I'm like, why are they not pivoting in this way and just putting it out there? I know they've had their initiatives. I know they've done work. I know they are doing work, but I'm just asking for a little bit more, because these other brands, the newer brands, like I mentioned, are out there proving that you can make beautiful, functional, ethical sneakers without harming the planet or exploiting workers. So why do the giants, the brands with billion-dollar budgets and global reach, still lean on greenwashing instead of real innovation? I'm questioning them. What's going on? I mean, yes, you're a business. It's about bottom line, but I'm always about triple bottom line, people, planet, and profit. And I feel like we can start to infuse that into what's happening. Please, let's do that. We can't leave it all up to the consumers to buy, smarter. It's not just about them. They should have smarter choices. And it's not that these brands can't do better. I feel like it's that they choose not to. Yes, it takes an investment. But yes, you'll be on the right track and you'll increase demand and you'll drop pricing because of that demand increase. And we'll be making cleaner product. And that's just the way we should be doing it anyway. Why poison the environment with a product? Don't make the product. I'm okay with that. So we've got to shift it and do better. We've got to do better. We have to. We must. And for me, that's a great disappointment. Fashion has the power to heal, to uplift, to tell stories that matter, but only if we're brave enough to use that power with intention. So let's go. Let's do it. I'm sick of just doing things for profit and ruining other aspects of the world, the planet, the environment. We can do it cleaner. We have proof. We have companies that are doing it. If the bigger companies jump on board, we can seal the deal. This week, I met a young designer, so talented, it took my breath away. But when I asked them about sustainability, about labor ethics, material impact, there was just a shrug. A shrug. I couldn't believe it. And I get it, but I don't get it. We're not all raised with awareness, but I feel like our schools, please embed sustainability into design education. This was a grad student. I was really blown away. I was surprised that they didn't really care about it and didn't think it was really possible. And I think it's because, they need examples from larger brands like sneaker brands that I mentioned. We need more examples. And I was blown away. So, I mean, I feel like, certain institutions have been drumming or beating the drum of sustainability for years. And I was so surprised that this student on the grad level was not getting the importance of sustainability and, even basic sourcing choices, or maybe developing the pattern so that we're shifting how we build the product so that it can be cleaner. It was not important to them. So, of course, I beating that drum with them, and I'm hoping that I can shift their ideas in terms of, how they're going to design and create product. Because fashion without empathy is just vanity. And if we don't pass down compassion with every pattern and pin, then we're not building a future. We're building a landfill. All right, my Stitch Mob MVP of the week. This Stitch Mob MVP is a collective one. It's for the caregivers burning through hold music just to advocate for a parent or partner. It's the retail workers showing up day after day, working in those distribution centers in some of those large brands when they've lost their benefits but not their backbone. It's for the folks who still believe kindness is strength, not a liability. If that's you, thank you so much. You are holding this whole thing together. You're holding us down. You are the thread work. You are the revolution. Keep going. Don't stop. We need you. Closing thoughts. If there's one thing I want to leave with you today on this 4th of July, It's this. Compassion is the most radical fabric we have. It doesn't tear, it doesn't fade, it stretches, it binds, it restores. Whether you're voting, designing, parenting, protesting, or simply trying to survive, lead with your heart. The world needs your softness, your rage, your resilience, and your humanity. That's it for today's episode of The Ethical Stitch. If this landed with you, let it live beyond your earbuds. Share it, talk about it, use it as a moment to reconnect with yourself, with your values, with your community. You can find me at Michelle Alleyne Official and the show on at The Ethical Stitch. We're not just on platforms, we're on purpose. And one final thing I want to leave you with. This isn't about politics. I don't want to turn this podcast into a political one. It's about life. So I'm going to step back from the noise, from the endless distractions, and reconnect with what truly matters. Because life is a gift. It's fleeting, it's fragile, and it's deeply precious. So no, I won't waste another moment on the chaos that strips us of our meaning. I choose purpose. I choose peace. I choose to focus on what elevates us and not what divides us. And until next time, please stay tender, stay brave, and always stay stitched in. Thank you. Thanks for tuning into The Ethical Stitch. If you loved this episode, share it, rate it, and tag me at Michelle Alleyne Official. The revolution in fashion starts with awareness, and you're already a part of it. Until next time, keep it ethical.